All right. We'll be coming back a little bit some dialogues. Let's go on. Okay. And is used to say who you are, like your name, but it's also used to talk about what job and position you have. Okay. So a few ways to ask what job you have. Basically, three different words for job or occupation. So the first one is post. So ken post ta'agat. So what is the position or job that you have? You can use the word job. So ken job ta'agat. Or you can use the expression slivaha, which is way of life. So ken tlivaha ta'agat. You do not pronounce the S, you pronounce the T. So ken tlivaha ta'agat. Okay. Ken tlivaha ta'agat. Okay? And the way you say what you do, if you're a teacher, you say is munchorme. Or if you're not a teacher, ni munchorme. And you want to ask someone, are you a teacher? An munchorhu. Okay? Now the way you answer yes is a little different. Okay? The way you do it is you say it is so. Sha. Okay, sha. And you'll see it written in one of those three ways, either IS and the EA, or apostrophe SEA, or just SEA. Sha. You probably most often the third one for this. Okay? And no, literally not so, is ni ha. So I asked, an munchorhu, are you a teacher? It's either sha or ni ha. This is probably the closest to a word that means yes in Irish, but you can only really use it properly in certain situations. It's not a general word for yes and no. Okay? Now, if you want to ask if he is a teacher, an munchore. Or is she a teacher, an munchori. Or if you want to ask, is John a teacher, you have to put an munchore and put his name afterwards. So an munchore Sean. Or is Mary a teacher? An munchori Myra. Okay. And then you would again answer either sha or niha. Okay. So an fiakorhu, Matthew. Are you a dentist? Sha or niha. Okay. An banaltrahu, Pauline. Sha. Okay. So that's how you ask, are you something? Sha or niha is the answer. Okay? If you want to say niha, you can then go on and say what you are. Okay? After we play the bingo game, since we'll have a lot of jobs there. Okay. Now. Okay?
So we're playing bingo.
Okay. Yeah, we have bingo today. All right. Last thing for the grammar here, and that is if you want to ask if someone is the teacher or the dentist, the words are a slightly different order and the answers are a little different. Okay? So, when we asked, are you a teacher, we said an munchorhu. Okay, that was an munchorhu, and that was number 87. Now, if you want to ask, are you the teacher, the way it goes is unto an munchor. So the question is, you the teacher? Okay. All right. And the way you say yes here is the same as if someone asks your name. You say isme. It is I. Okay. Or no, nime. Okay. Am I asking, is he the teacher? An a munchor. It's either she or nihe. Okay. And I could use the stressed forms we had on the first page. So I can say an eshin and munchor. Is he the teacher? Okay. So the difference between an a and munchor and an eshin and munchor is someone comes in and I can say an a and munchor, or you can even have another a on there, but an a and munchor, is he the teacher? You just say nihe, and then someone else comes in, I can say an eshin and munchor, is he the teacher? Okay, so that's the difference between using the a and the eshin we had on the first page.
Can you answer sha as well?
She.
Shay.
Always she or nihe for the question. And the answer in Irish is, it is he or it isn't he. Okay?
So
Well, huh?
98 is Shay instead of Issay, you just say it, you call
She,
it Shay?
yeah. Okay?
Did they
You'll-
ever say shmay?
No, it's me. It's me. You'll hear probably the I drop off a lot, so it's me. It's me. Okay? But more with the she and she ones. So is she the teacher? Anian Munchor. It's either she or nihi. And for more than one person, are they the teachers? And iad na munchori. And it's either shiad or nihiad. Okay. Now, if you want to ask if John's the teacher, the way you do it, and you pretty much have to get used to these patterns, okay? Because you just have to say it right, or else it's confusing in Irish. And is John the teacher? And is Sean and Munchor. And if you want to say yes or no here, you just say she or nihe. Okay. And for is Mary the teacher? Ani Myra and Munchor. And it's either she or nihi. And are John and Mary the teachers? Aniad Sean agus Myra and the Munchori. And again, you would answer shead or nihiad. Okay. And then you just want to say John is the teacher. She Sean and Munchor. Or Mary's the teacher. She Myra and Munchor. And John and Mary are the teachers. Shead Sean agus Myra and the Munchori.
Did it say that they are not as
Nihiad. Yeah.
Masculine or feminine?
Yeah, it's the same. Iad covers both. Okay.
For what about yes?
Shead.
She is, it's Isiad.
Isiad, but you pronounce it shead.
She is.
Yeah, you'll hear sometimes that they're broken up, but typically they're going to be combined. It's shead. Okay. And very often spelled that way. So once things start being spelled that way, you know it's been pronounced that way for a while. Okay? So what we're going to do now is go to a few dialogues. So we'll go through all four of them, and then we'll kind of alternate going around a couple times. Okay? So it starts off with a really simple one. So Myra and Sean here. So Mary says, hello, Giovich. Sean says hello back. Gias Moravich. And then Mary introduces herself. Smisha Myra. She asks, who are you? Kehasa.
Oh, she's rude.
And he says, I'm John. It's Mrs. Sean. And she asks, are you a teacher? And Munchor who? He says, no, Niha. He says, I'm a student. It's Daltame. Okay? So, I don't know what situation that would be in, okay? Kora Ado.
A community college where the teachers and
Yeah,
students look the
I'm
same.
sure it's happened. Okay, Kora Ado. So, again, we have Mary and John. So, Mary already knows John, so she says, hi, John. Gia Kitcha Hyon. He says, hi, Mary. Gia is Moravich Awaira. And then Myra asks, who is that? Keheshin. And you know something in Irish you don't know in English, and that is that she's pointing at a guy, because you have A in there. And then Sean says, he's my father. Shemahere. A lot of times they'll repeat the A on there. So Shemahere. So literally, he is he, my father, he. Okay? Shemahere. And she then goes to ask, is that your mother? Anishin the water. Okay, and again, well, obviously because you're talking about mother here, but if someone had asked you an Ishin Nachara in Irish, like if you hear a conversation, an Ishin Nachara, the English is that your friend? In Irish, it means that's your friend, but you know something in Irish, you know that you're talking about a girl because it's E. Okay, like if you listen to a conversation on a telephone in English, you don't always know who's being talked about, if it's a guy or a girl, unless they have to say he or she. You know, you use the word that and you're not going to know, you know. In Irish, there's sometimes a little bit more clues as to who's being talked about.
Amigo.
Yeah, like you have that in Spanish a lot more too, right? Some languages, the word for you changes for male and female too, and so you can kind of know who you're talking to. Not in Irish, actually. Okay. So Anishin the water, is that your mother? And he answers, Nihi. No, she's my aunt. She Manchini. Okay. So conversation 3 now. is, do you have any brothers? And the answer is yes, ta. He says, I have 3, ta truragam. This is what we had from last week. And trur is 3 people. So I have 3 people of them. Okay, you can't say tree here, you have to say trur. And then goes on to ask, do you have any sisters? And and he says yes, ta. I have 1 sister, ta drafurawanagam. And then Myra asks, what is your sister's name? Karas anam de grafur. Okay, so you'll hear that's either Yerafur or the grafur. Okay. And it says Anne is her name. Anya is Anamji.